Hi, I'm Brian Whillock. I'm here today with my dad to ask him a few questions about his website, Build It to Last. Dad, tell me what this is all about.
Well, Build It to Last has kind of come about over the years. I've owned Austin Roofing Contractors since 2002. And when I first started this business, we started in like everybody else. We hire people to do the work as subcontractors. It's the way the work's done. And then I began to notice things in our business that got me to really wake up and start noticing it everywhere. And everywhere I look, there seems to be this thing going on in our society that things are now built to sell rather than built to last. I believe that we have turned the corner and most things are now built to sell. And I do believe that that's going to have repercussions for generations to come because, if you build a house too cheaply, and indeed that house becomes too expensive to maintain, what we see people doing is just move to another neighborhood, sell that one, and it sits there and becomes a little bit more problematic in various cities.
So with all your experience in this industry, what motivates you to build this product that lasts rather than building it to sell?
Ironic that I've been in this business so many years, and just in a short time back, I started realizing that I think it's good to follow what you enjoy doing. I can't remember who it was said something. John Quincy Adams, I think, he said, "Do what inspires you," because it's inspiration that sparks action. And as we did projects that we did them really well, there was a spark that came to me that goes, wow, I enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed working with the customer. I enjoyed the fact that the customer wanted it done well. And, that gave me a real thrill. So that started the whole thing. And then I started realizing that few were doing it. So I wanted to turn that very few, I wanted to take advantage of, since few were doing it, take advantage of that niche in the marketplace and start looking at what can we perfect. And of course that's led to a lot of things. We've created some products, we've created some ideas on how to install products, and we're constantly looking at ways to make the industry better, simpler, easier for people to achieve that outcome of built to last. And it's become quite intriguing, actually. So when I first started noticing this on a broad scale and started formulating the idea of build it to last, I had purchased in a 4-year period of time, I had purchased 3 of these wonderful little yard sprinklers that drag around a yard hose, and you're real familiar with that. You've seen me messing with that on Sunday mornings. And in a very short time, they would go bad. They would not be working anymore. They just weren't built to last. They were built to sell. Companies that build it to last focus on their energies, they focus their time, and they focus their budgets on finding ways to build it to last because it self-perpetuates, as Deming taught. That then turns into less cost because you don't have to advertise much. The whole build it to last concept is something that, as we were talking a while ago, you have to start it in the living room when you're meeting with the homeowner and discussing what do you want in this roof, because it really is very difficult to look at one roof and another roof and see the difference in it, and it's very difficult for homeowners to have any grasp of the difference of this manufacturer or roofing contractor and this manufacturer, another roofing contractor, because there's not millions of these being produced. Now, it's easier to meet the standards of the car that used to be a Yugo than it is to meet the standards of a Honda. In fact, as Honda finds more defects as they go than Yugo ever did, and Honda has perfected their performance to the point that everybody on the team is looking for a defect. And this is what Deming really taught. It's about getting everybody to understand how important it is at every level to make quality the best it can possibly be.